the porch light on that night. The sky wore shades of steel and gray. I thought the rain might bring him back, like in those films from yesterday. The thunder sighed, the heavens cried, each drop a whispered plea, but only puddles came to call, no sign of him or we. Rain fell, but he didn't. The clouds returned, but he stayed gone. I waited like a ghost in lace, with all the porch lights on. The storm knew all our stories, it whipped them down the street. But while the skies came crashing home, he stayed on silent feet. The tea went cold beside the sill, his coat still hangs untouched. I pressed my ear against the storm, still hoping for his touch. He always came when raindrops danced on windows late at night. But now the rhythm's empty and he's nowhere in sight. Rain fell, but he didn't, just memories on parade. The driveway shone with silver tears, but not the steps he made. I called his name in thunder, I begged the sky to bend, but it just kept on crying, while he would not descend. Maybe love is not a season, maybe storms don't bring them back, maybe lightning hits a heart and only leaves a crack. Rain fell, but it didn't, though I swore he'd hear the rain. I stood there in my Sunday dress, soaked in grief and shame. The clouds moved on by morning, still no knock at my door, just one girl and a puddle porch, and love that rains no The roses wilted on the table, the wine stayed corked and still. I lit the candle out of habit, but it burned against my will. Outside the rain tapped soft and slow, a rhythm I used to adore, but it played like a requiem for the love we had before. Rain on our anniversary, like tears from skies above. No laughter in the living room, no hand to hold, no love. We used to dance through thunder, now I just sway with pain to the silence in this house and the memory of rain. Your chair remains untouched and neat, the silver set for two. I even wore your favorite dress, though it never was for blue. The clock struck 8, my heart stood still like it did the year you left. Only the downpour clapped its hands, applauding love bereft. Rain on our anniversary, each drop a whispered name. The photographs turned sepia from a time we felt the same. The walls remember laughter, but tonight they hum with strain. And outside heaven mourns with me in steady sheets of rain. What did we lose between the storms, between the yes and goodbye? Did love dissolve in weathered winds, or was it just a lie? Rain on our anniversary, and still I wait for you. A single glass, a single song, and skies that weep on cue. The years roll by like rivers, but some things still remain, like this date, this dress, and the never-ending rain. She sat at the old baby grand, her fingers trembling in the light. The notes were soft like breaking glass, a ghost song born from night. She didn't speak, she didn't sigh, just let the silence stir. And every chord she didn't play still sounded just like her. She cried in F sharp minor, no words, just melody. Each tear fell on the ivory like drops of memory. She didn't need a letter or a name she wouldn't say, just sorrow woven gently in the notes she gave away. The bench still held his imprint faint, the dust still knew his name. She played the keys he used to love, but they didn't sound the same. The The song she wrote was nameless, but every heart could tell. It spoke of things unspoken and dreams that never fell. She cried in F sharp minor with each lingering refrain. The room became a chapel for symphonies of pain. Her breath danced with the pedal, a prayer beneath the tune, while shadows curled around her and wrapped around the moon. She once believed in major chords, in sunshine over strings, but life rewrote her ballad with minor-hearted things. She cried in F sharp minor, a lullaby of ache. Her hands sang what her lips could not, a song no heart could fake. And when the last note faded, she bowed her head and sighed, for in that aching silence a part of her had died. Under dim lights and smoky air, she took the mic with trembling hands, her voice a whisper through the night, like shadows crossing distant lands. No words of anger, no bitter blame, just echoes soft of love's goodbye. A melody soaked in quiet pain that made the stars begin to cry. She sang goodbye in C minor, a lullaby of fading dreams, each note a tear, each chord a sigh, flowing down like silent streams. Her heart poured out in fragile sound, a farewell wrapped in velvet blues. In that song she was unbound, letting go of what she'd lose. The room was still, the night held breath, as memories danced on broken strings. Her voice a bridge from now to then, of all the sorrow love can bring. No need for words she couldn't say, the music spoke for what remained, of dreams that slipped and love that frayed, of hearts forever changed and stained. She sang goodbye in C minor, the bittersweetest kind of song, a quiet strength in soft goodbye, a place where broken hearts belong. The piano wept beneath her hands, while saxophone weaved through the air a final dance, a last romance of love that's gone but lingers there. Sometimes goodbyes aren't loud, they're the softest notes we sing. In the quiet there's a truth that only broken hearts can bring. She sang goodbye in C minor and let the music heal the pain. The time may fly, her song will always remain, a whispered hope beneath the moon, a tear that falls but shines anew. In every note, in every tune, she sang her last adieu.
The night was thick with smoky haze. She sat alone in shadowed space. A whisper floated through the air, a saxophone soft, fading grace. Her eyes were fixed beyond the room, where memories began to wane. She held her breath and felt the tune. As silence followed the refrain, she waited till the saxophone faded, the last note drifting far away. In that moment love was jaded, but she chose not to stray. The music died, but still she stayed, a quiet heart that wouldn't break. She waited till the saxophone faded, for one last chance to the echoes played like distant dreams of laughter lost in whispered calls. The night revealed its secret seams behind those dim and fading walls. No promises were ever made, no words that could rewind the past, just fading notes that slowly played, a love too fragile meant to last. She waited till the saxophone faded, though time was slipping through her hands. The silence grew, the darkness shaded, yet there she took her stand. The melody slipped through the air, but hope still lingered in her gaze. She waited till the saxophone faded, in those last jazzy haze. In every note a story told of yearning, loss and grace. She held the night within her soul, no other time, no other place. She waited till the saxophone faded, a ballad soft, a love sincere. Those shadows came and colors shaded, her heart refused to disappear. The music's gone, but she remains, a whispered tune beneath the stars. She waited till the saxophone faded and healed her quiet scars.
In the quiet of the evening haze, she stands alone where trumpet plays. A lingering note hangs in the air, a memory soft beyond compare. Her heart beats slow with gentle pain as echoes call his name again. No footsteps near, no whispered calls, just trumpet song within these walls. She waits where the trumpet lingers, in twilight soft and smoky glow, with trembling hands and longing fingers. She waits for him she used to know. Though time moves on, the sound remains, a melody that soothes her soul. She waits where the trumpet lingers, where love once made her whole. The street lights flicker, casting gold on memories warm but growing cold. Each note a thread that pulls her near to days when love was crystal clear. Though shadows fall and nights grow long, she clings to every fading song, a love that's lost yet still so near. In every trumpet note she hears, she waits where the trumpet lingers, a place where silence softly sings. In every breath her heart still fingers the ghost of all those tender things. Though seasons change and moments fly, the trumpet's call will never fade. She waits where the trumpet lingers, in love's eternal serenade. And when the music softly dies, she'll still be standing in the night, for in her soul the trumpet cries a song of love, a fading light, where the trumpet lingers, a quiet place of dreams and tears. With every note her heart still fingers the hope that conquers all her fears. Though time may steal the brightest days, the trumpet's echo will remain. She waits where the trumpet lingers until he comes back once again. She was the last song on side B, a whisper lost in melodies, a fading tune the night recalls, a secret kept behind closed walls. Soft crackles dance across the sound, a story only few have found. In quiet rooms where time stands still, she lingers like a ghostly thrill. She was the last song on side B, the bittersweet that time forgot, a gentle voice in memory, the moment that was almost caught. Though the needle lifts away, her echo haunts the midnight air. She was the last song on side B, a love beyond compare. The vinyl spins, the lights grow low, her song plays soft, so sweet, so slow. Each note a tear, each word a sigh, a lullaby
is gone, the silence stays, but she remains in twilight haze. The final track of hearts once true, a melody wrapped up in blue. She was the last song on side B, a whispered promise worn and thin, a fragile spark in history, the trace of where love might have been. Though the records reached its end, her song still dances through the night. She was the last song on side B, fading softly out of sight. No rewind can bring her back, no future plays the past. But in the silence, hear the track, a love that's made to last. She was the last song on side B, a fragile light in shadowed rooms. Though time moves on relentlessly, her music softly blooms. And when the world is still and deep, her song will rise and fill the air. She was the last song on side B, forever waiting there. Whispers rise like smoke in the night, flickering shadows, fading light. Messages lost in the smoky air, secrets hidden no one dares. Your silhouette in the fire's glow, a memory that won't let go. Though time has scattered our embrace, I still see your ghostly face. Smoke signals from the past, drifting slow, they never last, calling me back to yesterday, where love was real but slipped away. Faint and fragile like a spark, burning softly in the dark. Smoke signals from the past, echoes of a love that couldn't last. Ashes fall like forgotten dreams, dancing in soft moonbeam streams. Every puff tells a story told of hearts once warm but growing cold. I reach for you through clouds of gray, but all your words just fade away. The smoke curls high and disappears, carrying away my hopes and fears. Smoke signals from the past, silent words and smoky trails, guiding me through the midnight haze, back to love's forgotten tales. Though the embers slowly die, I still hear your whispered sigh. Smoke signals from the past, flickering memories that hold me fast. If only I could read the signs, decode the smoke, reclaim the lines. But time's a flame that burns too fast, leaving only smoke from the past. Smoke signals from the past, faint and fleeting yet so clear. In every wisp I find your touch, a love that vanished but I clutch. Though the night will soon outlast, I'm lost in smoke signals record spins, a crackling sound like footsteps soft on hollow ground. Your voice comes through, warning low from songs we danced to long ago. The needle weeps in every line, tracing scars that once were mine. The melody plays soft and slow, and tears begin their gentle flow. Tears on the gramophone, spilling secrets we once owned. Vinyl dreams and fading tones. In the dark I cry alone. Your echo haunts each note and phrase, like smoke caught in a lover's gaze. Tears on the gramophone, where silence cuts straight to the bone. A waltz, a sigh, a whispered name. The vinyl sings, but not the same. The trumpet bends, the saxophone moans, in harmony with aching bones. I close my eyes, you're almost near, but only music fills the ear. No arms to hold, no lips to kiss, just echoes of a vanished bliss. Tears on the gramophone, in every groove I feel alone. A scratch, a skip, our love's refrain, repeating all the silent pain. The record spins, but time stands still. Your ghost obeys the music's will. Tears on the gramophone, where lost love finds its final home. You left behind more than goodbyes. You linger here in lullabies. The past plays on in black and white as tears fall gently in the night. Tears on the gramophone, a song that turned my heart to stone. I dance alone in shadows deep, while vinyl sings me back to sleep. No turning back, no second tone, just tears on the I walked into that midnight bar. Smoke curled round a steel guitar. The band was low, the lights were dim. Then came the sound, a ghost, a hymn. A song I knew from long ago. With every note my heart said so, though no one else seemed to agree. That melody was just for me. That melody, soft and sweet, wrapped around my broken beat. It danced where your arms used to be. That melody was just for me. No words, no voice, just harmony. But it revived a memory of nights you played me silently That melody was just for me. The keys you touched with tender care still echo through the evening air. No encore now, no last refrain, just shadows waltzing with my pain. Yet when that chorus came around, I swore I heard your silent sound. You're gone, but through that melody, it's like you came to sit with me. That melody, soft and sweet, wrapped around my broken beat. It danced where your arms used to be. That melody was just for me. No candlelight, no reverie, just faded chords in minor key. But still I clung so desperately. That melody was just for me. They say the tune belongs to all, but I can hear your every call. Between the chords and in the air, you're still with me, you're everywhere. That melody, soft and true, still holds the shape of me and you. Though time erased our symphony, that melody plays just for me. Through every night, through every key, your song remains eternally. And though the world may never see, that melody was just for me.
He took my umbrella one cloudy June, said I'll return it by this afternoon. The rain came down and so did I, waving at promises in a gray wet sky. A smile, a shrug, then he was gone. But that umbrella lingered on. Not just the cloth or silver track, that umbrella never came back. Oh, it wasn't just rain and mist, but the warmth behind his kiss. That borrowed shade meant more, you see. It held a piece of him with me. And though the storm has turned to black, that umbrella never came back. It sat by the door through every fall. He'd twirl it while waiting, leaning on the wall. In spring, he'd tap it like a cane, a rhythm that soothed my window pane. But seasons changed, as hearts will do. Now only shadows follow through. No knock, no note, no final crack, just silence and a sky gone black.
hold a piece of him with me. And though the storm has turned to black, that umbrella never came back. Maybe he lost it in the rush, or gave it to another crush. But every time the clouds roll in, I hear his voice above the din. Oh, it wasn't just cloth and steel, it stood for something I could feel. A simple shelter, red and black, a vow, a walk, no looking back. Now every drop, each thunder crack, says that umbrella's not coming back. He used to fix the ticking hands. Each fall he'd twist those copper strands. Said time's a gift we can't outpace, but we can steal a little grace. Last autumn came, the days grew thin. Leaves fell like all the could have beens. But on the wall the hours slack. The clock, he didn't turn back. And I kept waiting through the chill. Coffee cold on the windowsill. The time stayed wrong, my heart off track. From the clock, he didn't turn back. A silent mark, a final crack. He's gone. And that was that. His tools lie still in the drawer he used. The hands are stuck at 1/2 blues. I light a fire but feel no heat. The echo clicks on empty beat. I wind the springs but not the ache. That quiet choice he chose to make. He left a note but not the knack. The clock, he didn't turn back. And I kept waiting through the chill. Coffee cold on the windowsill. The time stayed wrong, my heart off track. From the clock, he didn't turn back. A silent mark, a final crack. He's gone. And that was that. Time stands still in the house we knew. The pendulum lost its swing too. If love was meant to pause and mend, why did ours just reach the end? So I sit and sip my bitter cup, while hours gather, stacking up. A minute missed, a midnight lack. The clock, he didn't turn back. No tick, no tock, no faded track. Just me and the quiet black. home by 10, like he always used to then. So I left the porch light glowing warm, in case he walked back through the storm. The kettle hissed, the teacups cooled, the silence whispered, "You've been fooled." Still the bulb kept burning dim, the light stayed on without him. Flickering hope in a golden frame, soft shadows dancing on his name. I waited through the midnight hymn, the light stayed on without him, like my heart, too stubborn to dim. The light stayed on without him. His slippers sat by the open door. I dust them weekly, nothing more. The clock still ticks, but not for two. I make enough tea just out of room. The radio plays a broken tune, sax and strings beneath the moon. I hum along, eyes growing grim. The light stayed on without him. Flickering hope in a golden frame, soft shadows dancing on his name. I waited through the midnight hymn, the light stayed on without him, like my heart, too stubborn to dim. The light stayed on without him. I should have turned it off by now, should have learned to breathe somehow. But there's a warmth I still defend, that light, that love, that bitter end. And so I sit beside the glow, with nowhere else I wanna go. Each night repeats the same old hymn. The light stayed on without him. I still believe, on some slight whim, the light might guide him home again. He lit one last cigarette, didn't say goodbye just yet. Smoke curled like secrets in the air, then he vanished like he wasn't there. The record played a crackling tune, shadows stretched across the room. All that's left from yesterday, the love he left in the ashtray. Lipstick stains on a filter end, whispers burned I can't defend. The flame is gone but not the grave. The love he left in the ashtray still smells like him in some old way. The love he left in the ashtray. He said love's just embers and fire, but I believed in something higher. He kissed my hand, then closed the door and left his ghost on my hardwood floor. No note, no key, just smoke and sin, like he'd never truly been. and now I sit and watch decay. The love he left in the ashtray, lipstick stains on a filter end, whispers burned I can't defend. The flame is gone but not the grave. The love he left in the ashtray still smells like him in some old way. The love he left in the ashtray. Maybe love was always fleeting, just a spark then slow retreating. But why does it still feel this way? Heavy smoke at the break of day. Ashes cold, but still they sting, like winter's echo in early spring. He's long gone, but here I stay, with the love he left in the ashtray. It burns my heart in shades of gray. The love he left in the ashtray. I opened the drawer, his tie still there, folded like the words he didn't dare. His cologne floats in the midnight air and lingers on the old armchair. The silence speaks in quiet tones of footsteps gone and dreams alone. He vanished like a whispered plan, but left the scent of a vanished man. Still in the seams of his favorite coat, still on the letters he never wrote, like a song that the radio ran. The scent of a vanished man, it haunts this house, it haunts my hands. The scent of a vanished man. The curtains move, but there's no breeze. His ghost returns in scents like these: leather and rain and late night tea. A trace of him that won't leave me. I press my cheek to a pillow cold, where once he whispered dreams of gold. The past still clings like perfume can, the scent of a vanished man. Still in the seams of his favorite coat, still on the letters he never wrote, like a song that the radio ran. The scent of a vanished man, it haunts this house, it haunts my hands. The scent of a vanished man. Time fades voices, time dims light, but some things hold through endless night. Not his face, not his wedding band, but the scent of that vanished man. Still in the seams of his favorite coat, still on the letters he never wrote,
the scent of a vanished man, a ghost I breathe, though I never planned to live with a vanished man. There was a tune in the twilight air, hung like his coat on the rocking chair. He hummed it once, then let it die, like all the truths behind his sigh. The lyrics danced just past his lips, but faded fast like sinking ships. A promise lost on a broken string, the song he forgot to sing. He left the room, but not the rhyme, a half-written verse suspended in time, like jazz that ends mid-swing. The song he forgot to sing, it echoes still in everything. The song he forgot to sing. A page was turned but left half ink. He looked at love but barely blinked. He held the notes, he knew the key, but kept the chorus locked from me. Now silence fills the second verse, and every bridge just makes it worse. No melody, no offering, just the song he forgot to sing. He left the room, but not the rhyme, a half-written verse suspended in time, like jazz that ends mid-swing. The song he forgot to sing, it echoes still in everything. The song he forgot to sing. Now I hum the tune alone at night, wishing he'd get the lyrics right. But dreams are quiet and memory stings when love forgets such simple things. He left the room, but not the rhyme, a half-written verse suspended in time. No encore, no diamond ring, just the song he forgot to sing. And I still wait for spring with the song he forgot to sing. I lit the candle folded the napkins, placed them fine. The silver gleam like hopeful stars. 2 plates, 2 hearts, but here we are. Your chair untouched, your glass still clear. I toast to ghosts that never appear. A meal gone cold, a setting sun. The table set for no one. Oh, I laid it all with love and lace, but silence took your empty place. No footsteps down the hallway run, just a table set for no one. And though the meal was meant for 2, tonight it's just the chair and me and you. I serve the stew the way you like. Soft jazz was playing, low but bright. But every spoon felt twice as white. Without your laugh there by my side, I poured the wine. It stayed untouched, like all the dreams we hoped too much. I dined alone, the night begun, at a table set for no one. No, I laid it all with love and lace, but silence took your empty place. No footsteps down the hallway run, just a table set for no one. And though I wish the night would bend, the candle burned down to the end. I keep the table like it was, as if routine might change the cause of foolish hope, a waiting game. Each night I whisper your name. Still I lay it out with love and grace, imagining your smiling face. But dreams don't knock and hearts don't stun, just a table set for no one. I sip the wine and breathe it in, the scent of what might have been. He said he'd stay until the spring. With every vow, my heart took wing. But echoes don't make promises, and jasmine lie with every kiss. The sax was sweet, the night was wide, but the trumpet knows he lied. He whispered low beneath the bass, a future painted in Yet all those chords were sharp sharp and thin, like empty sheets he once slept in. He played me soft, then slipped outside. The trumpet knows he lied. Notes don't keep secrets long, and solos never steer you wrong. The melody, this smooth and sly, carries truth beneath the sky. He played love in triple time, but the trumpet caught the crime. I wore my red dress just for him, lit candles tall with hopes grown dim. He danced me close, then slipped the beat with rhythm lost beneath deceit. The room still hums with what he tried, but the trumpet knows he lied. He kissed me slow like midnight rain, but brass can sense the silent pain. No harmony can truly hide a heart that's lost its pride. No lies survive when horns arise. They pierce the dark with no disguise. And though he swore he'd never stray, the trumpet blew the truth away. He played his love with practiced pride, but the trumpet knows he lied.
There's a hum in the hallway, soft and low, a melody he used to know. He'd whistle while the kettle cried, and now it's Muside. He packed no bags, just broke the rhyme, but left the tune behind. The record spins, it skips a beat, like how he vanished from the street. The notes are there, the words are gone, a half-sung, lonely song. The lamp still flickers out of time to the tune he left behind. It plays when I pour morning tea, when shadows sit across from me. The silence sings in minor key and haunts my reverie. I never thought a ghost could rhyme, but he's the tune he behind. He danced like dusk across the floor, now echoes slip beneath the door. No final line, no sad goodbye, just music in the sky. I hear him in the window chime, the tune he left behind.
Not every song is meant to last. Some fade like footprints in the past, but chords remember where hearts stayed, even when the man's away. I hum it now with tear-stained grace, his echo wrapped around the place. A lullaby I can't unwind, just the tune he left behind. Silent hall, just us, the stars, and nothing more. You held my hand, the lights were low, the band began, the song was slow. But then you paused, your eyes looked through, and danced away before the cue. My heels still wait upon that floor for footsteps that will come no more. The chandelier remembers still the way we swayed before the spill. You left me mid-refrain and dimmed the waltz we never finished. Spin me back into that night where you were mine, the world felt right. A violin, one glass of wine, and time we couldn't bind. Oh, darling, I still hear the strings of the waltz we never finished. Your cufflink glints upon the chair, your scent still dances through the air. 3 beats remain inside my chest, the rhythm of a love repressed. You twirled away without a sign, left me one step behind. Maybe it was fear of fate, or hearts that found their step too late. But ghostly chords return again each time the waltz begins. Spin me gently through regret, a dance not done I can't forget. Though music fades and shadows bend, this waltz may never end. I'm still holding out my hand for the waltz we never finished. 2 cups on the table, steam still in the air. One for you, the other waits, but you're no longer there. Your chair still turned just slightly right, like you'd return to kiss goodnight. The kettle sang a midnight tune. Now silence hums a hollow room. Your sugar spoon untouched, so still, it breaks me more than I thought it will. 2 cups, 1 good night, 1 heart reaching out into the night. No arms to hold, no lips to kiss, just echoes of what I miss. You left before the stars turned bright. Now it's just 2 cups and 1 good night. The clock ticks loud where laughter lived. The walls recall what we once did. 1 cup's warm, the other's cold, a tale of love that won't grow old. Maybe you're sipping somewhere too. Another kitchen missing me like I miss you. But this table knows, this chair, this light, it's missing half its heart tonight. 2 cups, 1 good night, 1 dream still dancing out of sight. Your mug still holds the ghost of tea. Mine holds only memory. I whisper low into the night. 2 cups, 1 good night. Velvet chair by the window light, your Sunday paper folded right. The breeze still dances through the blinds, but you're not here to speak your mind. I set your cup where it used to be, across from mine at 3:30. But all that sits across from me is silence steeped in memory. Velvet chair, empty heart, where love once lived, now we're apart. The cushion still remembers weight of of whispered dreams and tangled fate. You left so soft like falling art. Now all I hold's an empty heart. The radio hums our favorite tune, but it sounds lonelier this afternoon. The scent of cedar faint and low clings to threads of long ago. Was it time or just goodbye that turned your promise into why? This room still holds the past intact, but you, my dear, won't be back. Velvet empty heart, one stayed still while one departs. You took your hat, your scarf, your charm, but left behind your ghost still warm. No note, no fight, no second start, just one velvet chair and one empty heart.
It spins at 3:30. Scratch like the words you left in me. Our favorite song now bittersweet plays low beneath my aching feet. You said the needle always knows where heartbreak hides in silent grooves, but every pop and dusty sigh repeats the way you said goodbye. Each crackle tells the parting tale of letters lost and love grown pale. The melodies of fragile art on vinyl worn, just like my heart. The sleeve still holds your faded name, ink blurred by tears and record flames. I press my ear against the hum, still hearing you say we were done. Needles dull and records fade, but some songs never disobey. Though years may pass and stylists stall, you're always dancing down the hall. Vinyl worn like my heart, spinning in the same old dark. The player's tired, the record frayed, yet still your shadow softly played. No fresh start, no brand new chart, just vinyl worn like my heart. A gentle piano note wavers, then silence, like a final breath. The room still hums with yesterday, curtains swaying in a lonesome ballet. I slip into the coat he wore, still hanging behind the cellar door. It smells of dusk and midnight wine, of smoky bars and winter time. I spin where once he led with grace, but now I dance with empty space, waltzing alone in his coat to a silence only ghost can quote. The sleeve's too long, the world too wide, since he stopped standing by my side. Each turn a memory remote. I'm waltzing alone in his coat. The gramophone begins to play a song we saved for rainy days, but shadows twirl instead of arms, and echoes whisper old alarms. I close my eyes and feel him near, a phantom voice that haunts my ear. But coats grow cold and records fade, and steps alone are hard to fade.
waltzing alone in his coat, like a ship without a note. No hand to guide, no breath to share, just perfume trapped in autumn air. My heart keeps time, though hope won't float, still waltzing alone in his coat.
I turn the dial like every night. The static hummed in pale moonlight. His chair was there, but he was gone, and still the radio played on. It used to be our little thing to sway with Ella, let Billy sing. But now my feet just tap along to memories in saxophone. When the radio played alone, no voice to echo, no deeper tone, just me and the airwaves, low and slow, in a room where time forgets to go. The melody's sweet, but the warmth has flown. When the radio played alone, the coffee's cold, the lights are dim, the photograph still stares at him, his sweater draped across the chair, a ghost in woven wool and air. I sing along just to pretend that love can loop like songs can bend, but chorus threads don't bring him back, just echoes down the phonograph track. When the radio played alone, the silence louder than trombone. One plate on the table, one glass of wine, no jazzman left to toe the line, but I still sit